Hey guys, it's Friction Pin, and we've got another From the Vault episode today, and this time we will feature the 2013 San Diego Comic-Con giveaway superhero figures. And these figures were given away via raffle at the 2013 San Diego Comic-Con, and there were 4 figures given one each day, over 4 days, and there are 2 Marvel and 2 DC figures. So we'll start with the Marvel ones first, and these 2, SpiderMan and Spider-Woman, were both issued at a quantity of 350 each. So these were limited to only 350 of each minifigure, and this Spider-Man is the only, Spider-Woman is only the only Spider-Woman that we have, so she is fairly sought out by collectors and people who want to have one of all of the figures. These are very hard to find. These giveaways can also be a little controversial too. It's just kind of the way things are when you have a very limited quantity of something that is as popular as Marvel and DC superhero figures are, especially in Lego form. So not everybody agrees with these giveaways, but I guess they are what they are. And they did, for the first time, put them in these little bubble packages like you would find action figures and stuff. So I think they actually look pretty neat. There's a little advertisement thing there on the back. You go out and they want you to make your own Marvel superhero movie, and you can enter to win prizes and stuff, which I'm sure that's over now. But anyway, that was what they had on the back. And these, you can move these flaps down here and actually pop the package open. But they are glued, I guess, in there somewhere, because they don't just pop open and then seal right back. Or at least I didn't pry on it enough to open it up and see if it would go back together. I'm going to just keep them in here for now. So there's Spider-Woman. And here's the Amazing Spider-Man version. We have a bunch of Spider-Man figures. But this one, I kind of like this one. I like the darker blue, and I like the design there on the torso. It is a pretty nice looking minifigure. And again, it was limited to only 350 made of each. Both of the Marvel figures. And the back's the same. So there's Spider-Man. And then the last 2 days, we had the DC superheroes. And these were limited to 200 of each. So they were a little bit harder to find even than the Marvel ones. So when we're talking figures that are limited to this low amount, finding them now on the aftermarket, they can be very expensive. There are places you can find them, the usual places that you would expect, but don't expect to spend a small amount of money. You might expect to spend a small fortune trying to find these things now. Because usually when these things come out, they go to eBay and well, mainly eBay, very fast, like the day of. And prices can just jump and shoot way up. But if you're patient and you wait, you can generally find that they will go down. I don't know that they go down to reasonable prices, but they do go down generally from where they were in the beginning, if you don't wait too long. In the back, the same thing, except it's wanting you to make a movie about DC superheroes. So a little bit different colored font there in the link. And then the final one, which is Green Arrow. And this is the only Green Arrow that we have. So there are no other Green Arrows, just like Green Lantern that came in one of the other giveaways. This is the only place you can find them, at least right now. May or may not find newer, different versions, not probably the same printing, but I bet that they make some of these characters in future sets or some other kind of Lego release, just because of all of the people who want these figures. And being as there's only 200 of these, it's not really going to satisfy very many people who want to have that figure, and especially make their Justice League. So, depending on the version of the Justice League that you're making. you're going to need Green Arrow or Green Lantern, or maybe even both, just depending on what your favorite version of that team is. So we got Green Arrow, Black Suit Superman, Spider-Man, and Spider-Woman. And for me, I think probably my favorite one is Green Arrow. Probably my least favorite would be Black Suit Superman. Don't get me wrong, I like it. I think it's a nice looking figure, but I'm not a big Superman fan, so that's probably why he's lower on the list. Plus, we have a lot of Supermans, different variation figures out there, not near as many as Batman, but we do have a few, same with Spider-Man. So my favorites would be Green Arrow and Spider-Woman, since we don't have those in any other sets. So let me know what you guys think. Do you have any of these figures? Which ones are your favorite? I'm more of a Marvel guy overall, but I do like both. So all 4 of these figures are very nice, and I'm glad to have them in my collection. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.